EFSH stock is giving up some of the gains it ran up in this session of today, the 18th of October 2024. Gain is now 223 point, roughly quite volatile, 200, roughly 200%. The stock is has a very, very low float, not even up to a million. According to FinViz, around 670,000 shares. You may already know that. We haven't seen any news behind this huge spike. So this is the 1 minute chart. We can see that it's rebounding out just right outside of its price channel, trying to break through the upper channel. So scalpers are here and they're making money given this huge the volatility. It is running up now. I can see this expansion here. It is trying to contract it here. I think we can equally see that we should be able to see that expansion here on the 4 hour chart. You can see that, see the enormous, see the graphic. I mean, see how graphically it looks here. See the massive expansion here. No. And the price channel can't even expand any further. Can't expand any further. And it's going to definitely come back into this at some point, maybe not to this session. The upper line on this 4 chart is 5.84. The essence of all of this is to just give you a broader picture of what's going on. Volumes is gradually increasing at the moment, but not. It's definitely not. It is well not as active as the most active, and in terms of volumes, probably because of the fact that it has that very low float, you know. What else do we look at? Let's look at the 3 day chart and see. Yeah, okay. This is today's expansion. I want to believe, is it? This is not today's. Okay, it is today's expansion. On this 3 15-minute chart, it has come back into its price channel. Has come back into it. So depending on how you want to play it, there are the charts will provide you um, um, to some extent the sort of um, um, picture you want to have a look at. But if anything, we come back here on Trading View. You can see it has given up some of those gains, as I indicated earlier on. We have applied a few Fibonacci projections alongside the ones from the ones we got from Kendall report. So we have a couple of projections here. We have a downward projection, the closest to where it is of 5.57. No, no, that should be an upper projection, right? It is an upper projection of 5.57. Those are, it's currently trading at 5.28. Am I correct? Yes, that's where it is right now. 5.2, 5.57, isn't it? Okay, well, there's we'll probably understand better what's going on. But there's definitely, surely there's a downward projection. That's, well, it's showing negative there, but you just get the idea. It can actually retrace. It has the potential to retrace really low. You can see the underlying trend is a very bearish one. So we have an upper projection of 32.23. It has actually, obviously, you can see that it has traded such prices. It has traded them such prices. We're talking about early some of last year was at this sort of level. I guess maybe there was a reverse, there was a split that reverse split that ensured that the price has, the float has, has shrinked, Yeah, so yes, very ambitious upper projections, but it has a very low float. It is something that can happen. It's definitely something that can happen. So let's quickly have a look at its 4 hour chart here and compare that with what we have here. Let's see. Okay, this is the 4 hour chart. So we have upper projection of 21.93, 32.84. These projections go up to some incredibly high prices. This is the 4 hour chart. It doesn't graphically, it doesn't look anything like what we have. What we're looking at, what we have here, doesn't look anything like it. So yeah, let's come back to the daily chart and see what the extrapolations are saying. I'm just going to remove this temporarily, or do I need to expand? Maybe I need to expand this and see what the extrapolations are saying. Okay, the extrapolation here for this should be its 10 period moving average is to 9.21 by Thursday. This will be roughly 2 weeks from is it 2 weeks? Yeah, roughly close to 2 weeks from today. That first is expected that it will be at 9.21. That is its that is its 10 period moving average. Expected to get to such levels. Yeah. Outside that, yeah, there isn't any indication that the price is going to come back into. There's an indication at the moment that we're going to see a consolidation. We're not seeing that, even though here it's naturally what you would expect. You expect the price to come back into its price channel, but on based on what we have and based on this sort of how this indicators work, the extrapolation gives you an idea of what is expected, gives you an idea of what might happen. So we can remove this auto Fibonacci and extension and plot a price pressure momentum. Let's plot for the 10 period moving average. Okay, so you can see that. Nothing. You can see that this is a validation of what we're saying. There isn't any. It's not indicating that we are going to come back. There isn't any indication here that at least by Thursday, the 31st of October, there is not any. There are no indications of weakness here. So there's a suggestion that strength will remain intact for the next 2 weeks. That's what we're looking at right now. Okay, we can equally remove this and try the that of its price pressure momentum for the 21 period moving average, 21-day moving average. Let's see. That is equally the case. Okay, so the extrapolation is that weakness will come in. Okay, weakness will come in. Weakness will set in. Okay, but I'm not really sure if I saw anything like that, any extrapolation on that 10 period moving average in the case of the 10 period moving average. But on the 21 day, it's speculated, it's expected that the 21-day moving average is going to wane. It's going to wane. You know, let's see. Let's have a look at the 40-day moving average. Okay, that is equally the case. Yeah. But it is interesting in the case of the 10-day moving average. Okay, let's see what's going on here. 91 or 98%, has given up some of those gains. So we haven't seen any news behind the spike in the stock, and see what you make of it, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.